Hello students, let us discuss exercise question, that is question number 21. Question is a word problem in which certain conditions are given and you have to find out the compound A, B, C, D, etc. Let us read out the problem here. Primary alkyl halide. Here the molecular formula is given. Primary alkyl halide is treated with alcoholic QH to give rise to a compound B, and this compound B is treated with HBr. It gives rise to C, which is an isomer of A, and A is reacted with sodium metal to give rise to D, and the D molecular formula is given, which is different from the compound formed when N-butyl bromide is treated with sodium. So give the structure formula of these and write the equations, all the reactions. So this type of questions are quite important for the exam purpose. So once you have learned all the equation, then only you can able to do such type of equation. So I will give the idea how to make such type of questions to solve. First of all, go through the condition which is given here. What is given here? First of all, read out the first one sentence, that is a primary alkyl halide treated with alcoholic QH. First one is primary alkyl halide is treated with alcoholic QH. So first of all, primary alkyl halide, what is given to us? C4H9Br. What is given? C4H9Br. That is the molecular formula is given. So there is 4 carbon, 9 hydrogen and 1. So you have to make the possible isomers. You have to make the possible isomers for this. So as I told you to practice on the isomers. So make the possible isomers for this. So we get the isomers like this. We get the 2 isomer, which is N-butyl bromide and isobutyl bromide. Again the possibilities is there one more. So these two are taken. From this you have to check all the possibilities here. Now what is the next condition given? It is reacted with alcoholic KOH. Reacted with alcoholic KOH to give the product B. That means our A is this one. C4H9Br is A. So our A will be any one of the from these. So that we need to identify from the further reaction. So what is given the next condition? Reaction with alcoholic QH. So I am taking this one as A and I am treating with alcoholic QH. So alcoholic QH is a reaction, that is a beta elimination reaction. So beta elimination reaction means when you do the treated with alcoholic QH for this one, beta elimination reaction takes place. That means removal of halogen group and beta hydrogen. Beta hydrogen, this is alpha, this one is beta. So beta hydrogen is removed, this H is removed. So we'll get a product, that is this product. We got this product when we do the beta elimination reaction, that is dehydrohalogenation reaction, we got this product. So this is an alkene. There is a formation of alkene. Now what is next condition given here? This can be Br. So you can check the possibilities with this also. When you do the beta elimination for this, you will get a possibility. So we will be finding out the possibilities, both the possibilities. As I told you, I am taking this one and I am proceeding. You can also check with this structure also. So I am proceeding with this. So for me, this is the A. So I am proceeding with this and finding out whether the other options are getting clear or not. So I got the B in this way. So my B will be this one. Next the condition is given here, that is B is reacted with HBr to give C. That means this is the B. Now it is reacted with HBr to give rise C. HBr means reaction of HBr. You have to apply the rule because here peroxide is not given. So you have to apply the rule, that is Markovnikov rule. So Markovnikov rule say Br, the negative part will attach to that carbon which have less number of hydrogen. So this is our focusing area. So from this the Br will attack on this carbon, that is having less number of hydrogen, and the H will attack on this carbon. So we got a product here. So that is the product C. So let us check the product C. So we got the C from here like this. After using the Markovnikov rule, we got this product C. Now read out the sentence here. What is given? When the B is reacted with HBr to give rise to C, which is an isomer of A. So what it is given, you have to compare, this is a C for us. You have to compare with A. Which one is A for us? This one is the A. So you have to compare with this. So are they isomers? Just check the structures. Are they isomers? How you will be checking the isomer? Count the number of carbon, hydrogen and Br. So you find it out that in this 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. Here also 1, 2, 3, 4 carbons are there. And when you count the number of hydrogen and halogen, you can find that there are same number of carbon, hydrogen and even the Br. So that means these are the two isomers. They are not same product. You can check, these are not same product, but they are the isomers. So that means as we have taken the condition, we have chosen this as A, we have chosen this one as A, and we are proceeding with this. So at the time we got that A and C become two isomers. When you try with this, you may not be getting. So in this way, you have to check both the possibilities. Both the possibilities means, as we have come up with the two isomers here, that is according to the molecular formula this, we have made two structures here and we have tried the possibility with this structure and we have come up with the answer. That's, let this we have considered as A and we have come up with the C. Same way you have to consider this as A and you have to do all the procedure what we have done for this one and you have to come up with C. So at the time you will find that C which you are getting with this A, you find that you will not get the isomer for this. So that's why we have chosen this structure. So for you need to compare both the possibilities. You have to check both the possibilities and then you will come up with an idea that the first possibility, that is this possibility, is the correct possible structure. So that is about this reaction. And the last it was say that this C again treated with the sodium. You can see, check here, it is given. It gives rise to, when the A is treated with sodium metal, it gives rise to compound this. So that is, again you need to we have identified the A. Now what is given to us? When the A is reacted with sodium metal, it gives rise to D. So that means you have to identify D also. As we have fixed, we have selected which one is A. We got this is the A. The structure is the A structure as we have proved it. Now we have to do the reaction for this. That is a reaction with sodium. That's a Booth's reaction, alkyl halide, and this reaction, that is the Booth's reaction. So it will come up with the product this. And molecular formula is given C8H18. So do the Booth's reaction for this one. How will be doing the Booth's reaction for this one? I told you doubling of alkyl group. This is the alkyl group. Just double it. So when you double it, you will get, I told you have to write this in the reverse order. So this part, when you write it in the reverse order and when you double it, you will get the product. That is we are doing the product for this one. by using the Woods reaction. Woods reaction, I told you, it's doubling of alkyl group. Find it out which is the alkyl group here. This is the alkyl group. So this one will get doubled. This is our R, it get double. So in order to make the product, we have to write in the more comfortable way so that it is easy to frame the product. So I'm writing here. Look at here how I am making this in a rearranged form. So first of all, plus it react with the sodium metal plus twice Na and plus the other reactant, that is this is taken into 2 times. So I'm writing this one in the reverse order. So like this Br, I'm writing this Br here. Then what is next to Br? CH2, and it is next to Br CH2. Then after CH2, then it is CH. Down you can see there is CH3. In the branched there is CH3, then one CH3. So the same structure, the same reactant I have written in the reverse order. You can see it is in the reverse order of this one. So why it is written in this way? So that it is easy to frame the product. Now we'll make the product here. Removal of 1 Br from here, 2 Na and 1 Br from here. That is 2 NaBr is the side product. So the main product, I told you, this part and this part will get binded from the same side. From there the bond break. So as it is, make the formula, that is CH3C. You can check, I am writing here CH3CH, CH, and the branch side there is one CH3, then CH2, CH2. I've written this one as it is, CH2, that R is written as it is. Now next there is a linkage. This linkage I am making here, this linkage. Then this part I am writing with another color. So CH2, CH2, then CH, CH. Down there is one CH3, CH3, and then one CH3 glass. So this is the product which is obtained. So this is called as the reaction, and when you check this one, it's when you find out the molecular mass, it will come exactly, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Total 8 carbons, and when you find out the total number of hydrogen, it will comes as the number which is given in the question. So that is the answer for this question. So we have come up with the A, B, C and D in this way. So all of you write it down this in the notebook. It is quite important for the exam purpose. Thank you everyone.